Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily. Wednesday workout. It's Des here. Coming in late again for what's going to be a short check-in today. Really tired, feeling a little bit under the weather. And while some of that may be a little self-inflicted from earlier in the week, the stag do at the weekend, I've just not started this week in the best possible fashion. Of course, I'm always talking about checking in on a Wednesday, seeing where we're at, how it's going. And for me personally, this week, it's just never really got going. Whilst I'm still feeling really positive, really enthusiastic about getting back to all my routines and all the things I do to keep me ticking over. I guess today, just a little bit of frustration kicking in. Not much activity again. This morning, I actually felt really poorly. Took a COVID test before I went to work just to make sure that I was okay. It was negative, but of course from that, then I had to set about all the things I have to do. And Wednesday being a busy day with a running club, doing the quiz after that, it was quite tough and quite demanding, feeling the way I do, but sometimes we just have to work through it, don't we? If that test had come back positive, then I would have been left with no choice but to take the day off, leave things to others or cancel one or two plans. But I keep talking about trying to get back to routines and get into good habits again. So it's important for me just to work through it without pushing myself too much. Didn't do the running, didn't get out there. But again, it's that time of the week where I like to take a good long look at myself and how things are going and just sort of understand where I'm at. And like I said, whilst I feel absolutely fantastic, I'm just starting to feel a little bit of frustration of not getting in much activity. I talk about so often how much running can be my drug to sort of really turn things around, whether it is actually running or other exercising in the terms of walking. But today, this week, it's just not really happening, and I'm just starting to get that frustrating feeling. One or two things are annoying me a little bit, without getting me down, without sort of knocking me completely off my perch. I need to get better, start feeling 100% again. Perhaps get out for a walk to start building slowly, to really sort of make sure this don't turn into anything more than it is. Don't get me wrong, it isn't anything at this stage. It's just those thoughts. I talk about the importance of a check-in every day, particularly on a Wednesday, as I've said. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just checking in, trying to be kind to myself, because that's important, isn't it? Whilst I've got all those things to do, it's easy to get lost in it and really start feeling run down and genuine illness coming out. Right now, it just feels like a little bit of tiredness, a little bit of something I can manage myself through and come out of it a little bit better. As the week pushes on, I'm quite positive in the fact that I can say all this today. I can kind of understand it. It'd be easy to come on a little bit earlier and I'm a little bit lively and go, everything's been fine and I feel fantastic. Like I say, I do in many ways, but I do sort of feel that nip as well when I need to get out there and get in some exercise. Of course, on a Wednesday, I build my week around it. I have done for many years now, in the sense that I see it as a Wednesday workout. I see it as a time to break up the week and break up the monotony. But this week, it's just been a strange one so far. It's not quite gone to plan. But all I have to do is keep working at that, isn't it? Keep working through it, taking a break where I can, being kind to myself, doing what I know is going to help me in the short term to sort of put things right in the medium term and towards the bigger picture in the long term. And that's all I'm doing this week. Not putting too much pressure on myself, not getting too carried away with where I should be at and what I should be doing. Yes, there's things to do, there's things I have to keep working through, which I could possibly do with a rest with, but for the time being, whilst I know how it's working, I'm quite confident in how it can be put right. It's just a case of getting through it. So, like I said, I was always planning on keeping this short. Even now, doing this, I'm starting to burn up a little bit. So I know I'm not 100%. Hopefully, a good night's sleep, a bit quieter tomorrow, and then some nice things to look forward to at the weekend. I can just settle down a bit and start to feel myself again. So until Thursday thoughts, until Thursday thoughts, have a great evening. Keep checking in, keep talking like I am, keep realising where you're at, and hopefully everything will be just fine. If you've got any questions for that episode, of course I come on live. This has been a particularly honest one. If you've got any sort of questions about how I feel and what I've said here, that'd be absolutely fantastic, about mental health, about running, about exercise, about absolutely anything. I'm always prepared to answer. Looking forward to doing the live episode. It gives me real structure on a Thursday and it's part of my calendar. So please pop those questions in. And of course, this has been a honest one. They're always honest. That's what DOdaily is all about. It's just showing my ups and downs to try and encourage you guys to understand that we all experience the same things. But if you could give it a thumbs up, if you could subscribe to the channel if you're new, that would be absolutely amazing. That would be just the lift I need going in to the final few episodes of the week. And like I say, put me right back on track. Looking forward to another brilliant weekend. Until tomorrow, guys, just doing it.